Hello, hello, fan base, Eagles Nation worldwide, Flyers fans worldwide, um, Philly fans worldwide. Even though I'm not a fan of the Phillies, I'm just giving y'all a shout out to all the people out there who represents all those Philly-based teams. But today, I'm bringing you guys another video, and this video is kind of special. In a matter of fact, before I get started, let me see what's going on mortality right quick before I get to the main reason why I'm creating this video in the first place. So, but just to let a lot of you guys know that before I get started, right quick, I got a few bad news I need to bring out in the forefront. Um, but anyway, the reason why the video is being made in the first place, like I said, I got to bring out some news. Well, I lost my train of thought because I'm looking at some messages going on Facebook at the time. So as you can see on my tablet. But the bad news is first of all, unfortunately, you guys have heard about the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. They have a combined total of 2 players per team with the COVID-19 virus. But the most noticeable one is Ezekiel Elliott, running back for Dallas Cowboys. From what I've been told, he had tested positive for the COVID-19 virus. And there is another Dallas player who also had the virus, but his name wasn't mentioned. But also for the Houston Texans as well, 2 of their guys have the COVID-19. So with that being said, I'm thinking that Ezekiel Elliott is probably the only starter that's most noticeable who has the COVID-19 virus. The other guy on Dallas Cowboys probably a backup player, and the same goes for the Houston Texans. Those 2 guys were probably backup players for their teams as well. So that's probably why their name wasn't tossed out there for everybody to notice. Ezekiel Elliott is the only noticeable name because the guy's a 4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All Pro. You know what I'm saying, for the Dallas Cowboys, who just recently got a new deal last season. He's now the highest paid running back in the NFL, but that won't last too long because I have an odd feeling that uh, next year for the Eagles, Mike Sanders is going to command somewhat of a larger contract as well, somewhere between 5 or 6 year deal. But that's another story to discuss. But anyway, um, that's the most noticeable. That's the breaking news. But the breaking bad news of all, and that you guys have heard, Brandon Brooks, 2-time Pro Bowl, first team and second team All Pro for the Philadelphia Eagles, have torn his other ACL. Last year, he torn his other ACL, first ACL. I think it was his left knee that that got torn this year around. Last season, during the regular season games, he torn his ACL, and he was out for the remainder of the season. But this time around in training camp, he somehow torn his ACL, or might have torn his ACL probably while training. And you'll tell him what happened, but all I know is he has an ACL tear, and the season is out for the rest of the season. So it's an Achilles injury, and everybody knows that the Achilles injury is the main Achilles that's in the knee. There's 3 Achilles. There's your MCL, I think it's an ECL and an MCL. I'm sorry, ACL, MCL, and an ECL. Everybody don't know that the ACL is the Achilles tendon. That's the main part of your knee that bends back and forth. It's the if you ever felt your knee all around your whole knee, your knee in compound in compressed with 2 bones. one top bone and one bottom bone, and in between the middle of both bones, there are three Achilles, and there are three tendons. If the big tendon on the top of the knee, in the middle of the knee, where it helps it bend, that's the MCL, and the back of the knee is your ECL. So, but Brandon Brooks has torn his ACL, so that's the front part of the knee where it bends, where it bends your knee, and and other parts of your body. And so that's what's hurting in Brandon Brooks. He broke his left ACL this time. Last year it was his right knee. It's his left knee this time around. And I really feel sorry for the guy because he was trying to make a strong comeback for this season. And so now we'll suffer a blow for the second time this season. So, but from what I've heard, there is other free agent guards out there. So I don't know if the Eagles are going to go that route to bring in someone, which is what they might do. They probably bring in a backup player. So I'm quite sure that they're probably going to use somebody on the roster who has some guard experience. I'm not sure who they're going to be, or they could bring back Jason Peterson and put him at guard. But then see, we don't know about Jason Peterson's health because Jason Peterson have had 3 injuries in the last 5 seasons of his 12-year career in the NFL. So maybe he damaged goods. A lot of people, there were a lot of teams are currently saying, but they all trying to get him on their team. But if he does, he gonna be more than he gonna be no more than a backup player for any team that brings him in. Even the Eagles, if they bring him back, he gonna be no more than a second string player who gonna be playing under a 1-year deal. But then he said he wants to play guard, but I don't think he has guard experience. So there's a lot to be said there for him bringing in another player that's going to replace Brandon Brooks, who has now had a second season-ending injury. It's unfortunate that it happened to him, and it sickens me that now we got to find somebody on the roster who has some guard experience. I doubt they bring in a rookie or they put a rookie in his place, so that they probably gonna prepare somebody in training camp. That's if it gets to be a training camp now, because like I said, Ezekiel Elliott, who has COVID-19 virus, and maybe you don't want to risk your players with the COVID-19 virus with the possibility of ending the season. So it's a lot of things to look up to or to look forward to. A lot of us are looking forward to the NFL season. Even I am looking forward to the season. But then with this virus that's still going on, you know what I'm saying? So, and then with him tearing his knee, it looks rather bleak at this moment, because see, now you're gonna have NFL owners and NFL executives that are gonna be talking things over to see would there be a season. Because see, even though the COVID-19 virus is out there, even though that there will be nobody in the bleachers to watch the games played, the virus is still catchable, because you never know who has it, and you don't know how you're going to get it, when you're going to get it, and where you're going to get it. So with that being said, on Ezekiel Elliott and the other Cowboy player and the 2 Houston Texans players, I'm quite sure they don't know how they got it. They're quite sure. They might have been in that protest, or they might have been around some family members or friends who might have been exposed. You don't know. So right now, training camps are looking bleak because of what happened to the 2 Houston Texans players and the 2 Cowboy players, and it's both in Texas. So that's a coincidence, because this virus is all around the country. Players getting sick, testing positive. You got people out there who are older than 50 years old getting the COVID-19 virus that don't have the immune system to battle it. Then you got the virus that is constantly evolving, and that's why this virus is not going away no time soon, because at first it was a regular virus, and then about a month and a half later, they're saying that it had developed into a cold, lost the appetite, loss of smell, loss of taste, and it developed a sore throat um, series as well. So for it to develop into those four categories, which means that someone was sick and had those four um, those four sick viruses I just mentioned to you: the cold, the cold, sore throat, and then like I said, you got your loss of taste and loss of smell. All that comes with the cold and the flus and all that stuff. So it constantly grows. It constantly grows, and it doesn't look like it's going away no time soon. Um, but without no further ado, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. That breaking news and that breaking bad news. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and get this package right here open. Here it is right here. I will flip it over to the other side, but it has my address, so I'm not even gonna expose that right quick because I've already took the picture before and posted it on Facebook because when it came to me, it was outside my door, and with the package being so big, it can't go in a mailbox. As you can see, it's about 3 feet and some inches. These feet is some inches going diagonally. So I don't know. But without further ado, let's go and open this package right quick. Alright, as I always carry with me, my lucky number 1 blade. Always. Let me see, what can I open it at? Because it's taped up very, very well with this priority tape, so I'm not exactly sure. Okay, let's try it right here. Right here at the top seam here. And like I said, boy, this virus not going away no time soon. Oh, that was easy and simple right there. Easy and simple. Oh yeah, by the way, I already know what this is. I'm quite sure you got hard to figure out already. This, what I have in here, is something that I've been trying to get for the past 3 years. But when I ordered this package, I ordered it 2 weeks ago, and it was a bid. And the bid was like 3 or 4 or 5 days dwindling down. Someone already bid it before I did, so when I bid a pretty good sizable amount. This is one of the oldest items that I can ever purchase, because it cost me $100. You know what I'm saying? So when you pay $100 for something, it's an investment, and in here is an investment. Right quick, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the one and only. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you number 99, Jerome Brown. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Jerome motherfucking Brown. Yeah, I said it. Jerome motherfucking Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy, I just got through watching footage on Jerome Brown earlier today. My man Jamie, aka the Philly sports guy, who I always have admired because the guy is a Phillies fan, he's a Flyers fan, a Sixers fan, and most importantly, he's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. And he has a series going on his site where he's counting down from the top all the way down to the bottom of players. He just recently did number 88, Keith Jackson, and he did number 88, Eric Lindros. Eric Lindros is a guy who jersey I'm trying to get right away because the guy is the reason why I became a Flyer fan in the first place. I've been a Flyer fan since 1990. You know what I'm saying? Eric Lindros rookie season. I never watched hockey like that. You know what I'm saying? But when I saw him in the way he played, I've been a hockey fan ever since. And he's the only guy that I kept my eyes on up until 95, 96 when he got traded to another team because he wanted a new contract with the Flyers, and the Flyers wouldn't offer him a contract because he kept getting out. I think he kept getting concussions, and so that's the reason why the Flyers never signed him. So it was some animosity between the Flyers and him. So the Flyers had to trade him on to another team, and he played like 4 more years before he called a career. And I just found out that he's in the International Hockey Hall of Fame. I'm glad he finally got there. He been there since 2016. I think that's the year that he got inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. So congratulations to Eric Lindros, because that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm constantly watching hockey. I'm still trying to get into watching hockey, because hockey is a physical ice game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get used to watching hockey so I can get a good description of it. But I do know that there's intermissions between the first and second quarter. Intermission, then you got intermission that going into the third and fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? I know about the penalty boxes. I know about the fights between each player from each team. When they get into a fight, the referee let them fight head to head, and then after that fight is over, they broke up to the penalty box, and that's the end of their night. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know all about hockey, and I know how it goes. I just got to get into the rhythm of watching it, and when I do it, I think I'll be good. But hockey now is in it's in a stasis now because of the COVID-19 virus. You know what I'm saying? So that is one of the reasons why we may not see hockey this year. I hope we do, because I do want to get more and more familiar to watching hockey. So once I get to watching it, I'll get more involved with it and get more talking about it. But right now, I'm more of a Philadelphia. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan 100%, and I'm a 95% Flyers fan. And most importantly, they're the only two. There's the Philadelphia Soul, who I kind of watch a little bit. I'm familiar with the Philadelphia Soul, and so them are probably the only three teams in Philadelphia that I'm pretty much familiar with. But overall, I'm a Flyers fan. I'm an Eagles fan. But anyway, my boy Jerome Brown, ladies and gentlemen, I am liking this jersey. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Let you guys get a full, because I'm gonna put it back in the box later on the day. As you can see, it is a throwback. Hold on, get it good for me right quick. Here we go. So throwback. There you go. See the throwback right there. Jerome Brown, number 99. 1991 jersey. 1991. It's a Mitchell Ness jersey, throwback. So when you get throwback jerseys like this here, you're gonna pay some money for them. And this is the authentic jersey, because as you can see, the 9 is sewn in right there. So that's nothing cheap about this jersey. There's the NFL logo right there, and there's the Mitchell and Ness logo within the jersey itself, along with the size, because this is a size 56. I think it's a 56, and I can wear a 56, 58, and 60. But now I'm losing weight, so now I'm gonna start getting jerseys that fit me a little bit more, because all my other jerseys that I got in the closet, they are all 2X and 3Xs and 4X. I think I may got a couple of 4X jerseys, but overall, most of them are 2X and 3X jerseys. And this jersey here is a 56, so it's a 3X jersey. And I am going to, I'm going to love this jersey, y'all, because now I have a Reggie White jersey and I have a Jerome Brown jersey. And this one is beautiful. And there's the Philadelphia Eagles, the original Philadelphia Eagles bird there. Look at that, see bird on that side and on that side there. This is an awesome jersey. Then it has his name on the back there. Brown. 99. Yes. Number 99, Jerome Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerome Brown. My boy. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love Reggie White, but I always have marveled Jerome Brown, because Jerome Brown was one of the most physically gifted defensive tackles in the NFL. The guy played both tackle spots. He can play outside rush in. He can also play the other. He played both end spots cause I seen him the way Buddy Bryant had the boy lined up. He played both end spots. He played both the defensive tackle spots, and I've also seen him a few times when he actually dropped back in coverage. I mean, the boy was a terror. I mean, he was brute strength. It took more. It took like three offensive linemen to hold him. He couldn't hardly be chipped because he was fast at the point of attack. The minute he rushes the ball, he's in your face automatically. I mean, it ain't no escaping. Jerome Brown was inescapable. He was very inescapable because I just really marveled this guy. And his jersey was the one I wanted first beyond anybody. I wanted his jersey first. But it was so damn hard to find a Jerome Brown jersey, especially in white. You'll find the green jersey a whole lot more than you will find the white one. That's why the white one cost me $100, cause it's a rare one. And I might, you know what? I might wear this jersey this season. Depends on how they turn out. And I'm going to honor the one and only Jerome Brown, number 99. Three-time Pro Bowler, three-time All-Pro, first teams, 20-some sacks in 4 years that he's been in the league. To me, I think he deserves to be considered for the Hall of Fame because for defensive tackle in 4 years and you got 20-some sacks. See, here's the thing. Warren Sapp holds the record for the most sacks by a defensive tackle. The boy has over 90 sacks. Warren Sapp. He has over 90 sacks. He holds that record. And that's why he's in the Hall of Fame. And he has a Super Bowl ring to account for. Jerome Brown, in 4 years, had over 20 sacks, I think 3 or 4 interceptions, 200 or 300 some tackles. I think 100 some. I think not 100, but maybe like 25 or 30 or 40 of them for loss. I mean, the man was a terror, and I'm gonna love representing my boy Jerome Brown because the fact that the man was a beast. Him and Reggie White terrorized defenses. Offenses. Reggie White, like I said, you can line Reggie White on all 4 spots because both of these guys were 6'5", and yet that Jerome Brown weighed the most. Jerome Brown was like 208 or 90 pounds. Reggie White was like 300 pounds. But Reggie White was quick at the point of attack, lifted with that arm, and he got you either for a sack or a tackle for a loss, depending on who has the football. Jerome Brown, on the other hand, bull rush offensive guards and centers, and he played his points on offensive tackle too. Like I said before, the man can line up at all 4 spots of the defense. Buddy Ryan did a hell of a job lining these 4 terrors in their own side of the field, in the backfield of opposing offensive line, getting tackles and sacks for losses. I mean, the boys were awesome. Now, I got Jerome Brown. Now, I got to get after Seth Joyner. I got to go after Andre Waters, Wes Hopkins. These are the guys that I want because, like I said, I'm more of a defensive guy, and majority of the players in my closet are defensive guys. Jerome Brown just added Reggie White, Fletcher Cox. Let me see who else I have up in there. I got 2 or 3 Fletcher Cox jerseys. I had number 59, Mike Mamula. Mike Zorlich, Mike Zorlich. You got to remember him, Mike Zorlich. I got so many defensive players. Oh yeah, Brian Dawkins. Got Brian Dawkins. I got some before. I got a lot of defensive jerseys. More in offense. Now my offense is Cunningham, Terrell Owens, Jeffries. I have LaShawn McCoy, who jersey I got a couple of years ago. Well, no, yeah, remember a couple of years ago, a year ago. I got LaShawn McCoy. I got Deshaun Jackson. Terrell Owens. I mentioned Terrell Owens. There's so many jerseys that I got offensive, but I got more defense than offense, and that's the way it's gonna remain. Cause I'm more of a defensive guy, and I just like defense. I've always had. I could tell between the 4-3, 3-4 defenses. I could tell. Because I know how to implement defenses. I know how to read defenses. I know how defenses are set up when it comes to rushing the passer or going after the wide receiver or the running game. It depends on what type of defenses is lined up to stop an opposing player. And I'm very good with that. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, number 99, Jerome Brown. This is your boy signing out. Peace.